Hello everybody and welcome to the Fragrance Realm. My name is Manahil and I am so excited to be sharing with you guys today the first video of hopefully many more to come. Now, I've been itching to join the fragrance community here on YouTube for a while now. However, for one reason or another, I kept hesitating until I opened up my app and was scrolling through my recommendations and out popped a video from LolaScents. Now, LolaScents is a fragrance reviewer that I have admired for a long time, and I love watching her videos. She is part of a panel for a competition that has been initiated by Robes08. Robes08 is a channel that has been an OG here on YouTube, and his reviews and everything go way back, and it's a great channel. I love watching him. He has a screen presence, he knows his stuff, and he just really knows how to bring you in and make you feel part of the community. And that is just a testament to this competition here in general. Actually, the competition that he created is for newbie female fragrance reviewers. So for anybody who wants to make a YouTube video, any female who has been wanting to, has had that itch, or any small time fragrance reviewer who is a female is welcome to join this competition. And I am here entering it just because it was a call to action and it helped become a catalyst to me actually starting. So thank you, Robes08. Thank you to the panelists. I really hope it doesn't sound corny, but I took this video from LolaScents and this introduction to the competition as a sign to actually go ahead and start my channel and create this first video. Now, I will be getting into a perfume review later on in this video, but first I wanted to set up a premise for my channel. So for those of you who are interested in skipping ahead to the actual review, I will be dropping a timestamp below in the description. So I just really wanted to say how happy I am that this competition is mainly a way to open up this platform for female reviewers in particular, because I love watching these channels on YouTube, and it can be frustrating when every single other video and channel is by a male over a female. I do think that it's a little oversaturated with males, even though I love their channels as well and I really respect their opinion and reviews. But sometimes you just want to see another female, you know? And so I'm really happy not only to be able to join this competition, but to also be able to see other females kind of join in. And yeah, that's why I'm very, very excited by the experience that this is going to be. I really think that this month is going to be an experience. So here I am, ready to document my fragrance journey in front of you all. Now, the vision I have for my channel is for it to be a welcoming ground and a safe haven for novices like me. I really want the people who end up watching my videos to see that you don't have to be a mega expert or some kind of PhD to really appreciate the complexities and artistry when it comes to fragrances. Loving perfume and being passionate about it can start at any time, and hopefully my channel will be an honest and anti-snobbery zone. And lastly, beyond perfume reviews, I hope to also post videos that are educational, that kind of cover the basics of perfumery, kind of go over vocab, and also basic chemistry that is made simple and approachable, and just so we can really understand perfume beyond just talking about the notes. And now, without further ado, here comes the review of my two favorite winter fragrances, Shalimar Souffle Intense from Guerlain and Winter of '99 from Kerosene. These two fragrances couldn't be more different from one another. In fact, they're kind of polar opposites, although I love both of them. The nose behind Shalimar Souffle Intense is Thierry Wasser. I'm hoping I said his name right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Now, this is the flanker to Shalimar Souffle, which is a flanker to the original Shalimar. I'm sure if you are familiar at all with perfume, even a little bit, you do know that Shalimar is an icon here in the perfume world and in modern day perfume history, kind of like Chanel No. 5 in a sense, with how much people know about it. Now, I consider the House of Guerlain a designer house, although I know that that opinion is very controversial and people kind of feel both ways about it. I'm just saying that because I think that many people are familiar with Guerlain and a lot of their fragrances speak to the masses, although they probably weren't made just with the masses in mind. It just has mass appeal. It just does. So, Shalimar Souffle Intense to me is... It's I love this man. I love this guy right here. It is what I would say very airy and light and fluffy, and what I would call a cold vanilla fragrance. I will get into that in a little bit. But although I'm describing it as airy and light, it is potent. Like, it has an amazing longevity, projection, sillage on me, and it works with my skin chemistry incredibly. It's very smooth and well blended, and in my opinion, the cold vanilla aspect of it is what makes it so unique for me, at least in my collection personally. I can smell right away when it comes to the top notes this kind of lemony citrus vibe, but it's not like a typical citrus. It's not a sharp citrus. It's a very light dusting of, for me, primarily lemon. That's kind of what I pick up on. And it kind of smells to me when it mixes in with the vanilla, which is in the base. It kind of smells to me like a lemon tea cake, like a lemon cream puff. And I'm gonna say something that contradicts it. So it's not a gourmand per se, although it does kind of remind me of a lemon cream puff, but that's more because of the texture of a lemon cream puff, which is like light and has that kind of like cold kind of a vanilla center. There's like a really pretty jasmine in this, and what I mean by pretty jasmine is that it's not like the sensual animalic kind of jasmine that most people, you know, are familiar with. It's the pretty version. It's just kind of like a interpretation of the flower and its kind of lightness. So after I spray it on my skin and it opens up and kind of plays through its composition, I am left with this really airy vanilla cloud, and that's kind of what's left behind. I think it has been discontinued, unfortunately. I got mine off of eBay, and I'm gonna get a backup because I've only had it for a week and I have sprayed so much of it. One last note about Shalimar Souffle Intense. Souffle, I don't know if this is backwards, but souffle right here doesn't have the accent mark. So it's not actually talking about the food. Souffle here is, in translation for souffle right here without the accent mark, is breath. And honestly, that's a great description of what this is. It's an intense breath of cool, delicate vanilla with a little bit of that lemon. Just a breath, effortless and beautiful. That's what this is right here. Now, Winter of '99, on the other hand, was released by Kerosene, a niche house, and the nose behind this beauty is John Pegg, a fellow, I can say fellow now, a fellow fragrance YouTuber. And I love this. It's very different from the Shalimar Souffle Intense, basically in every way possible. It opens up with nutmeg, and to me it smells like a mixture of nutmeg and like cloves. The molasses just kind of brings in the spices and meets it up with the vanilla that's in the base. It kind of brings them together, melds them together really beautifully. And so then eventually the nutmeg actually does kind of mellow out and the vanilla comes in. And the reason I actually bought this was because LolaScents, who I mentioned in the beginning of my video, recommended this. She did a little review on it and she made it sound so good, and she described it as an eggnog once it kind of, you know, all of it played out and mellowed out to the base. And that is what I smell at the end, is a really nice holiday festive eggnog type of a smell. oh, it's super unique in my opinion. And to me, judging off the samples I was sent as well as from this fragrance itself, the house really gives me a very kind of ruggedness to it. All the fragrances have kind of this rugged element, like you're in a cabin and somebody hand mixed it, and you would just imagine that every single batch is a little different from the next. It feels homemade, but not because it's not high quality or anything. It is amazing quality. Honestly, it truly has an incredible quality. It just has this kind of, like, the edges haven't been smoothed out. It's not over blended like Shalimar Souffle Intense was. So my last note about this is, when I was talking about Shalimar, I mentioned that it was very potent and had amazing projection and sillage. Interestingly enough, although that was really airy and light, it sticks around and is a lot louder than this guy. This in the beginning, yes, is a little bit loud in the top notes, but very soon it actually settles into a really nice skin scent for me, and that's why I feel like it's so cozy and I absolutely love it. But again, just the polar opposite of the Shalimar Souffle Intense. So winter of 99 from Kerosene, absolutely love it. And with that concludes my first fragrance review and video for this channel. I want to give a very special thanks to Robes08, LolaScents, and I will be linking everyone's YouTubes in my description, and the rest of the panelists as well, for encouraging me to finally step up to the plate and create the channel that I have been fantasizing about. And if you guys did actually really enjoy the video, please, it would be really lovely of you to like and subscribe. Also, please spread the good word to your friends and encourage them to become part of Menahil's Perfume Realm. Anyways, for now, this is goodbye. See you guys in the next video. One last thing, I wanted to introduce you guys to the mascot of my channel, the sweet, sweet Mochi. His favorite fragrance is catnip. Okay, Mochi, so see you next time.